Pope Francis says he's worried about homosexuality in the priesthood. The Holy Father expressed his concern in a new book, The Strength of Vocation. It's written by a Spanish priest who talks about the challenges of being a priest or nun today. It will be released in 10 languages this week. Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register, joins us. Ed, what are the Holy Father's main concerns?
His main concerns, Lauren, is that he thinks that there shouldn't be homosexuals with deep-seated homosexual tendencies in religious life or in the priesthood. He goes a step further too, and he says that any who have that kind of affliction and they engage in homosexual activity should consider leaving the priesthood. But he also says it's a very serious issue. He's worried about it, and he says that only really those candidates who are mature enough should put themselves forward for the priesthood.
Why are his words getting so much attention now? Isn't he just restating church teaching on the issue?
Well, he is, but I think it's really a reaction really to the normalization or the push towards normalization of homosexual activity in society, which people think is now coming into the church as well. Some critics of the Pope have said that he's been a bit too laissez-faire about this issue. He's said the famous "Who am I to judge" comments, and he's been criticized, of course, for certain aspects of the sexual abuse crisis, which people have linked to homosexual activity. So I think there are questions about this and about his approach to it, and I think they say that this is affirmation, if you like, that he's very much continuing the Church's teaching on this issue.
What have reactions been so far? What impact do you think this book will have on the Vatican and the Church as a whole?
Well, I think the impact has really been to reaffirm the Church's teaching on this. As I said just now, that I think there is concern that this issue hasn't been pushed to the front enough, and there is a crisis, people think, of homosexuality in the Church. So there might be some reaction there, certain stepping up of this issue and to try and root it out, if you like, the homosexual activity in the Church. But I think on the whole, I think it's going to be generally welcomed, and I think people think that this has come at a timely moment, really, for the Church.
And what about with the sex abuse scandal? Do you think it has something to do with that, the timing, I mean?
Yes, I think very much too. I think because people have associated the sexual abuse crisis with homosexuality, the John Jay report made those findings that 81% of cases were considered to be of a homosexual nature, that this is very much part of that. And again, I think the fact that this issue is being brought to the forefront by the Holy Father, that this is going to be seen as very helpful in that debate.
Edward Pentin, Rome correspondent for EWTN's National Catholic Register. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, Lauren.